Yes! Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for video number 2 of 3 that you will see today. By the time you see all 3 videos, I will not be around, because I am pre-recording this video right now. But video number 2, right here, on the Shadows Lair 2.0. This is episode number 53 of the Shadows Lair. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now, bitches. And do all that good stuff I always say in my videos. And if you're here for the first time, welcome to the party, pal. Enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy. If not, get out of here and go fuck yourself. And that's that. Alright, no big introduction, because, like I said, I am pre-recording. These are pre-recorded videos, so I'm pre-recording it right now. So, but anyway, because when you see this video, whatever time you see it, I'm already in New York City, getting ready for Ring of Honor Final Battle! And it's on episode 53 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series. It is your Final Battle predictions. Final Battle comes your way tonight at the Hammerstein Ballroom in that great city, in probably one of the greatest cities in the world, New York City. It's going to be an epic night. The return of Ring of Honor to the Hammerstein since 2019, so 5 years in the making. So we had to jump through the Baltimore, for the pandemic era, and then 3 horrible years in Texas. Back where Final Battle should stay and remain, and that's the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. So, anybody who's there now, who's going there tonight, hope you have fun. If you see me, say hi. If not, then go fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding. But if you're going, have a great time. It's going to be an epic night with a lot of great action, surprises, and much, much more. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. It's already wasted enough of your time already. But don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell on this channel, my other channels as well. Leave a comment on the video if you want, but don't leave stupid comments, because you will be blocked and sent to the Shadow Realm, and Satan and pretty much everybody else will eat your soul. And that's it. Alright, so let's get to your Ring of Honor Final Battle predictions really quickly, and then we're out of here. I gotta do Dynamite too, but we'll do a Dynamite Thoughts video, and then that'll be it for the night. And then, like I said, by the time you see these, I'll already be in New York, just enjoying myself, because I have real-life friends, and I'm enjoying Ring of Honor. And I will be at Collision tomorrow as well, so. Moving on. And that's that. Alright, so we're going to start with 0 Hour, which starts at 7 p.m. on pay-per-view, or your local, wherever you, on, Bleacher Report, wherever you watch pay-per-views on. Unless you watch it on Honor Club, then you got to pay a certain price. For me, I'm going to be there, so I don't have to. I paid for free. Well, I didn't pay for free, because I paid for my ticket. So, but if I didn't go, I would watch it for free. So, on Honor Club, so I'm good, because I am a ringside. You can probably barely see that, but ringside VIP. So it is what it is. All right, so let's get to the pre-show. We start off, and I'm taking this in order from the Wikipedia page. We're going to start off with a tag team match. We got the infantry of Golden Bravo and the Captain, Sean Dean, along with the lovely Trish Adora. They're going to be taking on the Undisputed Kingdom, former Ring of Honor tag team champions in their own right, and that's I'm Matt Taven, and you don't like Matt Taven? Well, he'll tell you you're Melvin. And the man who punches people in the dick for a living and gives them a power drive at the same time. Well, not maybe at the same time, but he'll do it to you. And that's Michael Kanellis-Bennett and maybe we'll see the lovely Maria Kanellis-Bennett, the so-called First Lady of Professional Wrestling, back at ringside, because we haven't seen her in a while. Of course, she had that health scare with her stomach, I believe, and wasn't good, but she survived. She is cleared to go, and she's still looking amazing in her 40s. And that's pretty much it. Should be a pretty decent match. I'm going to go with the Kingdom because I'm a big, Kingdom mark. So You know, and I'm a big Matt Taven mark. You know, he should have won the Ring of Honor Pure title last week from Lee Moriarty if he didn't cheat. But, well, Lee Moriarty cheated, not Matt Taven, because Matt Taven doesn't do that shit. Anyway. So I'm going to go with the Undisputed Kingdom to get the win, and hopefully get back up until back up the ranks in that Ring of Honor Tag Team division. And we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. That's that. Alright, then we got a women's match. We got the lovely Harley Cameron, Danny L, for those of you who don't know her real name, taking on the woman from Stardom. So we got some Japanese, if you please. Yes, on my dick, please. So Harley Cameron's going to take on the woman from Stardom known as Hanako. And I think Hanako is going to Hanako Harley Cameron out of fucking New York. Good night. So I'm going to go to Hanako to get the win. I mean, when was the last time Harley Cameron ever won a match? And it was a tag team match with Saraya. That was the last actual match she won. She already lost to Minas. I mean, who's next on the list of Japanese wrestlers to whip her ass? So, Hanako's right on the list. So, I'm going to go with Hanako. I hope I'm saying her right. Her real name is Hanako Ueda. I think. I'm saying it right. I could be wrong. You know how bad I am with Japanese names. Anyway, but I can say, hi, how you doing? Have you eaten sushi? No. Konnichiwa, Ichiban. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go Hanako to beat the shit out of Harley Cameron. And look good doing it. Because both ladies are going to be looking good. Anyway, we move on. Alright, match number 3 in the pre-show. We'll go back to the men with a tag team match player. There's like 3 tag team matches and a women's match. Okay, I'll go with it, but anyway, so we got Lee J, the team of Lee J, Lee Johnson, and EJ Naduka, taking on the Gates of Agony. That's Toa Leona and Bishop Quan! I do not Quan! Final Fantasy 9 reference, not 7, 9. But the 3rd best game in Final Fantasy history. Well, 4th game, actually. 4th. In my top 5, basically. Final Fantasy 4, 6, no, take it back. Final Fantasy 4, 7, original, and the remakes, by the way. Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 6. So, 4, 7, 9, 6 in the Final Fantasy, my top, my other top 5 would be Final Fantasy 1, of course, because that's the original. Can't go wrong with the original. But 4, 7, the OG 7, and the Rebirth, Rebirth and Remake 7, and soon to be Reunion, which I think is the name of the last one, supposedly the last one in the series. That's coming out in 2026, I believe, but can't wait for that one. And then number 6, and then number 1, of course. 6 is always great with Kefka. Ready, Kefka? Kefka is probably like one of the best villains in that game. Of all the Final Fantasy games. Well, as we all know, the OG is Sephiroth. But Kefka? Definitely a number 2. Definitely. Just saying. Alright, anyway, enough about video games. So this match came about from Ring of Honor last night because Lee Johnson beat Bishop Quan, and then Toa Leona broke up the little code of honor, and he's like, well, fuck that. So we got a tag team match out of this player. Should be a pretty decent match. I'm gonna go with Lee J to get the win. That's all I gotta say about that match. And we move on with that. Alright. After that, we go to another tag team match. Should be between 2 pretty decent teams. We got the Dark Order of Johnny Hungy, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds, the Beaver Boys, taking on the grizzled young veterans. Be their first time in the Hammer scene. So we got James Drake and Zach Gibson. Now, this has been going on. These 2 teams have been going on for weeks, and I think the last month or so, kind of going back at it, like, the Dark Order is making fun of, either making fun or, I don't know what's going on, but they're, like, making fun of the Grizzled Young Veterans wearing the scarves and stuff, and then the Grizzled Young Veterans are talking to Evil Uno. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But seems like over the last week or two, the Grizzled Young Veterans are like, well, fuck the Dark Order. We need to go back into, we need to win those Ring of Honor tag team belts. So I think they're gonna be on the road to doing that. I got the Grizzled Young Veterans to win tonight. I mean, there's no way the Dark Order can win this match. I don't want to see it. Because if they win tonight, I'm like, I mean, really, Drake and Gibson, just go somewhere else. WWE fucked you over. TNA run was mediocre at best, and now your AEW / Ring of Honor run has been pretty dismal as well. Just go back to England and go fight in Red Pro. I mean, you could go to Japan, maybe work something out there with Mr. Obari, son of Mr. Tanahashi. You know, maybe win the tag team belts in New Japan, or go to New Japan Strong, win the tag team belts there. But you lose to the Dark Order. That's just sad. Not saying anything bad about the Beaver Boys, because they were former, members of CCW. I think they were tag team champions in CCW. I think. I gotta look that up, but in any event, yeah. I'm gonna go with the Grizzled Young Vets to win. Moving on. That's the pre-show. Now we got 9 matches on the main show. 13 overall. Tony Khan, 13? Oh, let's give it 7 more. How about that? Oh, now I'm gonna give him ideas. Crap. Anyway. We'll move on. Alright, so the main show, we're... And I'm going down the list, by the way. So, we got Jay Lethal, Black Machismo. Jay Lethal, ooh, yeah! Dig it! Back at the Hammerstein for the first time in many years. Takes on QT Marshall Not. I think this is pretty academic. Jay Lethal will win. I swear, if I see those Costco guys, I'm gonna vomit. I'd love to punch that fucking kid and the Rizzler right in the fucking face. Give him a Gilmore cutter. Bang! Get them out of here. They're just mid-level talent. First of all, mid-level talent. They're a bunch of wannabe social media-ites, along with AJ, the Costco guy. Go back to Costco and go sweep the floor. Fucking idiot. I mean, the match you had at Full Gear was boring! I don't know why anybody actually stayed for that match. It was on the pre-show, I think, too. Thank God it was on the pre-show. But this match, QT Marshall, nothing bad to say about the guy, but still, him and Jay Lethal on the main show? Just saying. I'm going to go with Jay Lethal to win. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Alright. Then we got Mansoor taking on Atlantis Jr., former Ring of Honor TV champion. So Mansoor is going to be with Dion Madden, or Mason Madden, of MXM Collection. So, going to see that tonight. Book. I mean, I really don't give 2 fucks about this match, but I'm going to go with Atlantis Jr. to get the win. Simple to the point. Bing, bang, boom. Good night. Then we got another match that just was made out of nowhere. Katsuyori Shibata! Taking on the Dynamite Kid Jr., Tommy Billington. Oh, this is going to be good. This is actually going to be one of the matches I actually am interested in. And I think it's going to be impressive. So, we see Tommy Billington a couple times in AEW. I think one time on Ring of Honor. He hasn't won, obviously. Which sucks. But, he's taking on a legend in Shibata. So it's going to be one of those great tactical wrestling clinics. And I think Tommy Billington is going to give Shibata a run for his money, but I think in the end, Shibata's going to penalty kick his ass back to England. I'm sorry to say that, but... So I'm going to go with Shibata to pick up the win. And that's pretty much it. Alright, now we go to the part I love, the title matches. We got a lot of titles on the line. It's pretty much their final show, so every title, basically, well, besides, the 6-man tag team titles on the line. I wonder why that happened. Tony Khan? Well, I know they're not unified anymore. Thank God for that. Anyway. So, every title except the 6-man titles are on the line tonight. So let's start off with the first one. For the Ring of Honor Women's World TV title, we got Red Velvet from your mama's kitchen taking on legit Layla Hirsch. They had a little stare down last night. No physicality, obviously, but they were in each other's faces, or I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch, you know. That's that. Red Velvet finally getting away from Diamante and that hellacious fucking feud. Oh. Well, Red Velvet goes from Diamante to another person who can kick some ass, and that's Layla Hirsch. I think it'll be a good match. I still think Red Velvet's gonna retain. Nothing bad to say about Layla Hirsch. I've seen her in the indie scene back in the day. She's very good. But I just think Red Velvet's a little bit stronger than her. So, sorry to say, Layla, but I'm going to go with Red Velvet to pick up the win and retain the Ring of Honor Women's TV title. And that's it. Now we go to the men's side. And Brian Cage, the Machine, is going to be in a fatal... it's going to be in a six-pack challenge. A scramble match, if you will. It's a Ring of Honor World TV title match, but it's not a regular match. It's a survival of the fittest match. Now, I don't know if this is a one-fall match. I think it's one fall. One fall! But I could be wrong. This might be elimination-style rules. I guess we'll hear from the great Bobby Cruz! That man owes me a job, by the way. But I digress. So we got Brian Cage defending against Willie Mack. I don't think I've seen him in Ring of Honor before, but anyway, Willie Mack's back. So, and that rhymes too. Willie Mack, Mark Davis of United Empire. That's Ocean Spray's boy, by the way. A.R. Fox. Okay. Blake Christian. Okay, I can see that. I think Blake Christian was he won in Japan, I'm sorry. I thought he won a Ring of Honor title. I could be wrong on that. But anyway. And Commander, who's going to have Alex Abrahantes, the hype man, at ringside. I really think this is like a Brian Cage feast tonight. He's going to feast on each one of these guys. I think Brian Cage is going to retain. There is no way he's losing the belt. If there anybody, I say Blake Christian. I think Blake Christian. And Brian Cage and Willie Mack have some history in Lucha Underground, if you remember that far back. Pretty much, I think it was Brian Cage put Willie Mack through a cinder block on the very first season. So, I think Willie Mack doesn't, remembers that. He doesn't forget. And I think he's gonna, come and want to kick Brian Cage's ass and become the new World TV champion. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm going to go with Brian Cage to win. There's no way he can lose this match. He cannot. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Then we got a Texas Bull Rope match. We got some hardcore tonight. Texas Bull Rope match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. We got the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes. That's my son, Dustin Rhodes, baby. And the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. They're teaming up to defend against pretty much their arch nemesis these days. That's the Righteous of Vincent and Dutch. Now, like I mentioned on my Ring of Honor review, that last night we saw Vincent and Dutch stalk Dustin at his school in Texas, beat him up, bloodied him up with Dusty's cowbell, because he needed more cowbell, and they beat his ass, and they FaceTime saying, Guevara's like, oh, look at your boy now! So this is going to be violent. I don't know how violent with the New York State Athletic Commission, those fuckers. But I think we'll see some type of blood tonight. And some sort of violence. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Sammy Guevara jump off one of the not the balcony, one of those side balconies. Or maybe the stage. Because, he's crazy as fuck. He's got a hot-ass fucking wife, too. But I think we have to see a title change tonight. Dustin's talking about retiring. How many years has he said that? But I think we're going to get new champs tonight. So I'm going to go with the Righteous to pick up the win. And become the new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And it's about time for them too. But I digress. Alright, then we go to the Ring of Honor Pure title. We got Lee Moriarty basically taking on the ever-popular TBA. Because Lee Moriarty beat Matt Taven last week, which he should have lost that match. But still. Because I think Taven was trying to complete the Grand Slam, per se. He's won the World TV title, the World title, Tag titles, and the Six-Man titles. He's trying to complete every title, with the Pure title being number 5. But he did not get it. So, and we got that. So, open challenge tonight, so anybody can face Lee Moriarty. I was hoping to be Mike Bennett, because Lee Moriarty and Mike Bennett had a little tussle last night in the back doing an interview, I think. So maybe Mike Bennett does double duty. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I mean, this could be anybody in Ring of Honor. It could be anybody in AEW. It could be anybody in GCW. Maybe see a GCW invasion tonight, especially with Matt Cardona kind of laying around with Jericho. I mean, we see Effie, maybe a few other people from GCW. I would mark out if I see Nick fucking Gage tonight. I doubt that, but you never know. With an invasion, you never know who's coming. But I could see a GCW invasion tonight, because their pay-per-view is on January the 19th, so it's coming up in about a month from now. So, but we'll get to Matt Cardona in a minute. As far as Lee Moriarty goes, I think he's going to defend the belt against Samoa Joe. I think Joe's going to be the mystery tonight, because we haven't seen Joe, I think, since the summertime. Since around the spring, summertime. When he got injured, I think his leg got injured. So I think we're going to see Joe tonight, and when Joe comes out, it is going to be fun. And he's going to wipe the floor with Lee Moriarty. We're going to get a new champ tonight. If not, I think Tony Khan lost an opportunity here if he doesn't bring Joe tonight. Or at least somebody worthy of beating the fuck out of Lee Moriarty. But hey, maybe Shane Taylor. That'd be fun. Imagine that. He's a former TV champ, but he can win the Pure Championship if he wanted to. But I don't think that's going to happen with Shane Taylor kind of turning on his boy, you know. Well, we got that. Moving on. So, I'm going to go with Joe to win the title. But it could be anybody. So anybody who's not Joe will probably win. So we got that. Alright, then we go to probably, I think this is going to be the match of the night. Athena, Billy Starks, 3. In a tree. No. This is the third match between Billy Starks and Athena. A rematch from last year's final battle, because it kind of feels like Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, 2016, I think 2015? I think it was 15, no, 16 and 17, so I remember he lost the belt at 17, because I was there. So this feels like Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, 16 and 17, but I digress. It's going to be for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Athena's held it for over 2 years now. She's beaten pretty much everybody, including Billy Starks, not once, but twice now. And now, you know, Billy has been a minion to Athena. She's been by her side pretty much since she's been in Ring of Honor / AEW. And, you know, she was her friend. She used to do things for her. She would take a bullet for Athena. Now, Athena's like, well, you know, her ego is just too much these days. She's like, I'm beating everybody. I'm the greatest Ring of Honor Women's Champion in history. Longest reigning too. And she's like, I don't need you, Billy, anymore. You're just nothing to me. I'm just going to hang out with Lexi Nair. And Billy's like, well, you know, fuck you. You know. So it's going to come to a head tonight. Last night, Billy, well, she ripped off the spinner belt thing and threw that down. And then Athena got all pissy, beat the fuck out of Billy Starks and laid her out. And then security had to come to stop it. But eventually, you know, that was that. But tonight, if this does not happen tonight, I am going to be pissed. I was pissed last year when Athena won. And it was in Texas, mind you. This is New York. New Yorkers are going to be pissed tonight if Athena walks out of New York with a title. Same thing with Matt Cardona. But I'm going with my girl Billy Starks to finally win the Ring of Honor Women's Championship end the two-year reign of Athena. Athena's going to Japan next weekend anyway, because she's going to be in the Women's International Cup with Willow Nightingale, and then she will the winner of the Stardom tournament and the winner of the CMLL bracket. They're going to be fighting a Fatal 4-Way at Wrestle Dynasty for that International Women's Cup. I think Willow might win that, but then again, who knows? The year that Athena's had, I don't think she's Women's Wrestler of the Year altogether, because I still think I think Liv Morgan should win Women's Wrestler of the Year. I mean, put her and Mommy right there, Mommy Rhea Ripley, but then you got Athena behind you, like, I know people can say, what about Mercedes Moné? Well, what about her? I mean, she's great looking and everything. She didn't have a great year. And she didn't join up until like near the summertime and near the end of the year. That doesn't really count. It has to be, 365 cumulative. So, but it is what it is. So, Billie Starkz, please, for the love of all that is fucking holy tonight, win the belt. And when she does, the Hammerstein is gonna just go ape shit. It's gonna go ape shit tonight for Billie Starkz, and I can't wait for that. Then, I think this might be the main event. Probably will be. Chris Jericho, the Nueve, I can't call him the Ultra anymore. The Nueve, the Champion, the Learning Tree. He's gonna be defending his Ring of Honor World Title against the man from GCW himself, former GCW champion. Yes, I hate saying that, but Mr. Woo Woo Woo, you blew it. And that's Matt fucking Cardona, back at the Hammerstein in a place he hates so much. Right there, Cardona. You fear Mittens, bitch. I don't know where Mittens is sitting tonight. I gotta text him when I'm on my way. I was like, where the hell are you sitting? I'm sitting around the stage area, so he might be in my area, might be somewhere on the sides, or right here. It could be on the stage, it could be on the sides, it could be right here, it could be right here. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I hope Mittens like really fucking goes in Cardona's face and like spits in his fucking face. You fear him, Matt. You do. And so does Chelsea Green. Yo, that would be funny if Chelsea Green's in the audience tonight somewhere. Or, we'll probably be backstage. I doubt she'll be in a crowd. Anyway, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, remember when Matt Hardy was in Ring of Honor? I didn't notice when Matt Hardy was. I forgot who he was facing in Ring of Honor. That at that one show, me and Rosa were at actually. I met Matt. I almost got him and Roddy into a fight that I almost started. I didn't say anything. And then Matt was talking about something with teeth, and then he was like, "Oh, you knocked out my teeth." I'm like, "Oh no!" I thought there was a chick on a fight. I was like, "Oh no!" When did I start? Like, somebody get the security guard. But they was just fooling around. And I think it was like Jushin Thunder Liger, the legend that he is, was right here. Jay Lethal was right here. And I forget who was over here. I think Liger was over here. Jay Lethal was here. I was like, oh god, they gotta stop this. I'm like, I ain't stopping it. Let him go. Fuck. That's not, I'm a crazy fuck. But I digress. Anyway, when Matt Hardy was in Ring of Honor, I was watching the show, and then I turned my head for a second, and fucking Rebby Hardy was behind me. And this is when they were going out, when Matt was doing this Money Matt gimmick. Remember when he did that promo? When basically you see Rebby giving him a blowjob? Probably one of the best promos ever. That's like my promo I would do if I was like a wrestler, But I kind of emulated it in my XWF days, but still. I made it better than Matt. Instead of getting my dick sucked, I was getting fucked. But 2 weeks ago. But yeah, Rebby Hardy was behind me. I was like, oh shit, that's Rebby Hardy. I'm like, oh my god. I didn't say nothing to her, obviously, because I didn't want to bother her. God forbid. She's Puerto Rican, so, you mess with a Puerto Rican, you're fucked. Like, get you, Poppy! I suck your big guy to fuck you out! I'm like, okay. Go make me an empanada. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna get all the Puerto Ricans on my fucking ass now. But it is what it is. You're gonna get pipe in the ice. So I gotta say. Moving along. So yeah, Jericho and Matt Cardona for the Ring of Honor title. I definitely could see a GCW invasion tonight with Effie coming out since they had that thing last Saturday where Jericho invaded the GCW show, knocked Effie out with the Juice Effect elbow, knocked Cardona out, then he cuts a promo after that, and then Cardona invades AEW, well, Ring of Honor per se, takes out Jericho, beat Brian Keith, even though Brian Keith was whipping his ass, and then Cardona finally woke up, was like, alright, I'm gonna win. He beats Brian Keith, puts Jericho through a table at the contract signing about a week or two ago, and then Jericho got his revenge at the GCW show. So I don't know what's going on with this GCW, AEW, Ring of Honor thing. I don't know if he still has hard feelings with Tony Khan, with Brett Lauderdale. I don't know what's going on here. I would love to see, like, people from GCW just coming out of the woodwork. Like, maybe we'll see Matt fucking Tremont. Like I said, Nick fucking Gage, Effie, well, the male stars, I can't say female stars, because, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but, I doubt we'll see Joey Janela, but, anyway, but yeah, I do see, we can see a major, like, riot tonight, not legit riot, but I think we'll see GCW people coming out of the woodwork, maybe probably Effie will be one of them, maybe Nick fucking Gage, maybe Matt Tremont, maybe, I don't know who else, but, it's gonna be fucking chaos in that match. But I think we'll see Brian Keith, maybe Big Cass will come out with Jericho for the Learning Tree. And Cardona probably have everybody in the woodwork from GCW by his side. I think in the end, I think Jericho's gonna retain by the skin of his teeth. There's no way Cardona is gonna go back to GCW with the Ring of Honor title. I cannot see it. I just can't. And this is a match 8 years in the making, because the last time they fought was March 2016, and Cardona beat Jericho. So what does that tell you? 8 years Jericho's waited to kick Cardona's ass and get that win back, and I think he's going to get the win tonight. So there you go. Alright, so that's it, guys. I'm not going to recap, obviously, because I don't want to. So that's all I got to say for now. Enjoy Final Battle tonight on wherever you're going to watch it from, pay-per-view, or if you're going to watch it on Honor Club. Hey, maybe you'll see me, maybe you won't. Maybe, whatever. I think everybody's going to watch it SmackDown tonight anyway, so. But it is what it is. I will be live tweeting SmackDown when I get a chance during the event, during Final Battle, because I'll be watching the pay-per-view mostly, and I can't really live tweet SmackDown. So I might live tweet some stuff from the event, and maybe live tweet a little bit of SmackDown, and then later on when I get home, I might live tweet Rampage. But as far as that, like I said, as far as the review for Final Battle, that'll be tomorrow, and then I'll review Collision, which I'll be at tomorrow night, and I'll review that Sunday. And then as far as SmackDown goes, I'll try to get it up tonight, but we'll see how tired I am by then. But because I might be tired, I might not have a voice by then. But in any case, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.